Hello, Twin Flames. This is Dagmar, the spiritual healer and teacher, and I'm here to do another reading for you guys for this coming week. For you Twin Flames out there who are on a special journey with your Twin Flame of healing, growth, and flourishing into who you're meant to be, to really aligning with your true self, being able to stand in your truth and really becoming whole, and living in full expression of who you really are, and being able to do that. We've had so much pain that we have experienced in our past lifetimes and different traumas that we haven't fully resolved, and so we've become very fear-based, if you will, as us humans, because fear strictly comes from the place of our pain, or unresolved pain, I should say. And as such, we sometimes make decisions out of fear. We don't even know it, and in our lives we keep recreating similar situations and recreating our pain, basically. But anyway, the Twin Flame journey is such a fascinating journey. I met my Twin Flame back in 2005, and it was such a huge awakening for me, and it thrusted me into the field of healing. And since then I've worked with many Twin Flames, helping them find their peace within themselves and helping them grow as a person. And so anyway, today let's see what the cards have to say. Again, I'm using this beautiful deck by Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is a master like Jesus was, but in the Asian culture. And the messages from this deck are just very beautiful. So with any with any general type of reading, take what resonates with you, leave behind whatever doesn't. It is a general reading. If you're watching it, perhaps it is meant for you, So let's see what Kuan Yin has to say to us today. Now I'm going to draw 3 cards again, and the first card is about what you are learning in this Twin Flame relationship, and the second card is what your Twin Flame is learning in this particular situation that you guys are in. And then the third card is basically the highest outcome, so the possibility of what might happen as a result of your guys' learning and growth. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull the first card. And if you like this video, please click like on it. If you like my channel and the videos, the messages you've heard, subscribe to my channel. I would love that. And I do also offer consultations for Twin Flames. I offer readings as well as healings for Twin Flame to help you find that peace within yourself in regards to your Twin Flame and get out of that turmoil and chaos with your Twin Flame. So anyway, here comes the first card. Again, that is, what are you learning in this situation you are in with your Twin Flame at present time? So here we have a card called the Bamboo Moon. Here's the one that we pulled. So this is you learning what you are learning in the situation with your Twin Flame. And the Bamboo card is a beautiful Bamboo Moon, it's called. It's a beautiful card. And I'll just go ahead and read you part of the message here, and then we can talk a little bit more about it. Let's see if it's okay, so the Bamboo Moon. Did you know that there are no mistakes in the universe, and all events, circumstances, relationships, and situations are unfolding in perfection with the timing and intelligence of the divine plan? Any apparent delay is in your favor. If something is happening for you right now, then that is perfect too. Divine timing is perfection. It is safe to trust this now. You might be wondering if anything is ever going to come together for you, or if it seems to be happening quickly now. If you are even ready for it. The answer is yes. Divine timing is always at play, whether we are letting go or trying to force something. An intelligent power that is vaster than our comparatively limited vision is always in flow, and we are a part of that. We can find so much peace and joy when we realize this and learn to trust and relax in the unfolding of our divine destiny. Chinese bamboo helps us learn this wisdom of divine timing. For about 5 years of its early life, not much appears to be going on as the small roots attempt to ground themselves. Yet when they are ready, those roots are exceptionally strong and the plant suddenly grows like wildfire. There was much more going on in the preparation for powerful growth than what appeared to be at the humble beginnings of the bamboo plant. So it can be with divine timing. There are periods when not much appears to be going on at all, and we can begin to expect that this will always be the case. Yet this inner preparation time allows for swift development and growth when we are ready. When the time for patience and through preparation is over, our growth can happen very quickly, and we might then be concerned that it is all too fast and we cannot keep up with it. But of course we shall keep up with it, because the inner preparation has allowed us to develop a good foundation of spiritual strength. Just like the cycles of the moon that shift from hidden light to full splendor of solar reflection, only to shift again, your unfoldment is just a matter of timing. You are being encouraged to trust in divine timing and know that all is well in your world. Rejoice. Your dreams and divine destiny are manifesting right now, whether it is obvious or not, and all will continue to unfold according to your highest good. Be at peace, beloved. You are not forgotten, nor are your gifts being over or underestimated. All is well in the divine plan, unfolding of which you are part. So yeah, I mean, it's an interesting card because sometimes we want to, force things to move forward, step ahead, and we're impatient with how things are unfolding for us. And I mean, I'm at fault at that as well, throughout my journey. And so I think what this card is trying to convey to you is that, with the divine, the timing is always perfect. And however things are happening, there is a reason by which they are happening. And so don't get all necessarily frustrated with it, because understand that there is reason why it is happening in that sequence, or why it is not moving forward at this time. There are always reasons behind that. So anyway, that's the bamboo moon. That is the learning for you in regards to your twin flame. So hopefully that makes sense. And then let's go ahead and see what your twin flame is learning at this point, what his or her lesson is. And let's see what card we have for your twin flame. And so here it is. Enter the Jade Temple. So this is what we have for your twin flame. Enter the Jade Temple. And let me pull out my little booklet here to let you know what that one's all about. I think it says 11. Yep. So that's also a very beautiful card. Enter the Jade Temple. So Kuan Yin, in her temple of peaceful jade, causes all conflict to elevate to higher peaceful resolution. Resolution and healing of any situation that is concerning you is already underway. In fact, you are being asked to begin to feel the relief of that resolution now, so you can more readily receive the divine solution and blessing of peace from the beloved Kuan Yin when it arrives. There are moments on the path where conflict arises and struggles emerge. These conflicts may be within us or appear to be in an external relationship or situation. This can be part of the experience of life on physical plane that actually helps us raise our vibration to find unity and yet still honor our individuality. There is a spiritual light within, a light of peace that can be brought to bear on any situation or struggle, an energy of peace that can transform even the deepest conflict through blessings of the divine goddess, priestess of the Jade Temple, Kuan Yin. Peace does not mean avoiding conflict or pretending that struggle does not exist. Peace is the light that flows when we are able to step above the illusion of separation, competition, and conflict, to seek out the consciousness where we are in fact all one in divine love, and we are all serving the path of light in our own unique ways together. The energy of such a high level of genuine consciousness is transformative. It allows us to surrender judgment and to release any need to prove ourselves or our worth to another. Instead, we can just live our lives and allow others to do the same with more peace in our hearts. Conflict becomes opportunity to grow more in inner peace, in loving acceptance of all paths, to learn detachment and to trust. It takes a mature soul to call in peace because it is not a way to avoid conflict. It is a way to use conflict as a spiritual tool through which to grow and become bigger than the conflict, to make allowance for each being to choose their own way to grow and to call forth the spiritual genius of the divine, and that is able to provide solutions that can bring peace to all. So, sounds perhaps like your twin flames are in a bit of a conflict and struggle right now, which for you, the card Bamboo Moon tells you to be patient, that everything's happening in divine timing. Perhaps you're in separation with your twin flame, and it's causing you pain, And then for your twin flame, sounds like they are feeling the struggle and conflict within themselves. So there's some kind of situation there that could really benefit from what I call healing, which is the resolution of our unresolved pain, so to speak, which a lot of times twin flames are recreating in their present time being energetically, something that even perhaps happened in a past lifetime, and the twin flames do recreate it, and then it causes conflict because it's already a conflict within your soul, because the pain is already there. It hasn't been fully resolved, and it wants resolution. And so it seems that these cards are actually coming up because of that right now. So let's go ahead and pull the third card, which is the possible outcome, or the highest possible outcome that's possible throughout the growth that you guys could experience here through a healing per se of all this stuff. So the highest possible outcome is the third card here. So let's see what we got for you both. And the highest possible outcome is the Yin Empress. Very, very interesting card. Let's see here. It's the Yin Empress. I believe that's the divine feminine. So the Yin Empress brings peace, prosperity, and success to her beloved devotees. Your soul purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine. Okay? The Yin Empress herself, you gain power, assistance, and untold blessings in the following your soul purpose. You are lifted and supported in your sacred work now. So this is the highest, your highest good outcome is the Yin Empress, which is really the healing of the divine feminine, if you will, and an empowerment of the divine feminine, which is very, very interesting. And on a global level, we're experiencing a lot of this right now. The divine feminine has been suppressed for so many lifetimes, and the divine feminine can be very powerful, and there is a lot of healing we need to do around the divine feminine and empowering the divine feminine and healing. So this is so interesting that these three cards came up together. Let me read the rest of the Yin Empress here, what it says. You are a spiritual healer. You are a spiritual leader and pioneer, and part of what you are here to do for the planet on a soul level, whether you are a man or a woman, is to empower the divine feminine, the cosmic empress of yin or divine feminine energy, so that we might live in more balance as a species on earth. The divine feminine is only now making her resurgence on this planet, and many do not understand her. Your sacred task, for which you will be richly supported, nourished, and rewarded, is to help live her truths now. In doing so, you are planting seeds of awareness and experience for others to draw from when they too are ready to live into her sacred truths. This will explain why at times you feel you do not fit into current culture. You are not meant to, because you are meant to help it grow and change. In the same way that beloved Kuan Yin had a rebellious and compassionate streak and did not fit into the world in the way that it was, because she was born to help it heal and ascend, so too does your soul yearn to make a real difference in this world, to help it be free of fear that leads to competition and domination and power struggles, and instead to live from a place of love and peace. The gifts of the Yin Empress are experienced through your feminine power, which is accessed through living your heart's truth, your genuine values, and your fierce gentleness. Femininity is not weak, nor is it aggressive. It is fierce compassion that refuses to descend into judgment, and if it does, rises again to compassion over and over again. Men and women in touch with their feminine power are able to love, to have compassion, to be truthful, and to honor what really matters to them, whether it fits with contemporary cultural values or not. They realize that they are helping to create a new culture with wiser values. Living in this way not only feels better and more truthful, it also leads to a successful life with much creativity, positive contribution, personal empowerment, and satisfying relationships, not to mention inspiration for others to draw from, so that they too may grow. You are being asked to live into your feminine power now, to be true to who you are, and not give in to social conditioning that tells you feminine power is not enough, that you must compromise your values, your beliefs, or your compassion to get ahead or come out on top. You do not have to live that way. You are being empowered to live from your heart and realize that this is not only enough, it is a blessing for all. The Yin Empress thanks you for your loving devotion and service to her, and shines blessing upon you now, beloved. So this is very beautiful, you guys, for you. So this is through your growth, healing and empowerment of the divine feminine is the ultimate highest outcome of your growth together as twin flames. And that is so awesome, you guys. So I wish you a wonderful week, and this is for the week of the April the 22nd. And be patient on one hand. On the other hand, do some healing on yourself to resolve the inner soul conflict, and know that it's about empowering and healing the divine feminine, and that you are a healer, a leader, spiritual leader in itself, and that you're growing into that. So anyway, I wish you guys a wonderful week. Until next time, again, like the video if you liked it, support my channel by subscribing to it, and I will see you next time.